Today we're going to save you some time and money. I'm going to give you some tips to avoid buying the wrong type of radios. It's been a while, so let's get into some fast facts. A lot of radios are compatible. In fact, most radios are compatible. But there are some things to consider when buying new radios. Radios aren't pre-programmed for the most part. They may have 1 or 2 channels on some default frequencies, but you can't buy just any radio and expect it to work without programming. If you're buying one type of radio to match your previous order of the same type of radio, but you're getting them used or from a different dealer, you're gonna be in for a bad time. They need to get programmed to your current frequencies before they're used. Additionally, these radios won't have codes, which means anybody can listen in on your transmissions. If you'd like to learn more about codes and tones, check out our last video. Digital and analog channels don't talk to each other. Some radios have dual capacity capability, which means they can have digital and analog channels present and programmed on the same radio. But those digital channels cannot speak with analog channels, even if they're on the same frequency and even if they're on the same code. They need to both be digital or both be analog. In the same vein, UHF and VHF don't communicate with each other, like at all. Because of the difference in wavelength, there is no overlap between the UHF and VHF spectrums, so you won't be able to communicate. Again, no matter what. No matter how high the VHF frequency or how low the UHF frequency, just because a radio looks the same doesn't mean that it has the same capability. And the last point, not all digital radios can speak to each other. Because of the proprietary digital platforms, Motorola digital radios will not communicate with digital radios from other brands. Motorola uses the DMR platform and other brands use the NXDN platform. These platforms are not compatible, so that is also important to keep in mind when purchasing radios, especially if you're mixing brands. If you'd like to learn more about which radios you need, call one of our account managers today and visit us at twrg.com. Thanks for dropping in. We'll see you next time.